So you got a gas tank that you need repaired. I had just finished doing a whole cleaning inside this gas tank. Go take a look at that video if you want to learn how to clean out a metal gas tank. If it's got rust or whatever, I used apple cider vinegar. Go ahead and check out the video. It'll definitely help you out. But upon cleaning, I realized I had a couple pinholes. And this is after I had sanded it. But there was a couple pinholes. With all the rust and the white vinegar that was in there, it didn't really leak as much. I barely even noticed it because I guess it was clogged up with rust flakes or whatever it was, any debris that was inside of here. But as soon as I put gas in here and I started to wash everything out, gas being so thin, it was pouring out of here. We're gonna use some of this steel stick. This stuff is great for fuel tanks, any type of metal. It sticks pretty good. It takes about 5 minutes to kind of harden in a way that you want to mold it. So for example, if you were trying to mold it into here, it would take 5 minutes of just sitting there just to kind of get into it and stay hard. And then it's 1 hour cure time. I'm cool with the 1 hour, but I'm gonna give it a whole 24 hours before I even put gas in the tank, just to kind of give myself a peace of mind and make sure that it is fully cured, it is fully hardened, and it does have a strength of 4,000 PSI. But either way, I wanna wait on it. And it is just a little spot. I'm just gonna ball up a little bit and just dabble it on there. It does say use gloves, but we tend to get rowdy around here, so. Well, okay. Oh, it's got a plastic film around it, so I'll just pinch myself a little bit off. And then we're just gonna ball it up, get it nice and mixed up well. And this will be good because I can seal it up. I may not even need this much. This feels like a lot too. So just wanna get it nice and mixed good. I got that ball sitting there. I'm just gonna quickly wipe this with some alcohol just to make sure it's nice and clean and it has a nice surface to attach to. Just a little bit and dab on there and switch to the dry side, wipe off. Just want to get it nice and clean, want to have the best bond you can get with it. And I didn't want to sand too much because I didn't want to take too much of the paint off. But this should be nice and good. It's nice and dry now, just gonna give it a second. Yeah, and this should be more than enough. I'm just gonna put a nice layer over it. I'm gonna push it right down onto the spot. I want to make sure I have clearance for everything else that has to get in here when attaching the tank. So I want to keep more of the JB Weld in the middle. I want it to harden more in the middle and have more in the middle just to make sure it's got the best integrity. But you also want to flatten out, get some surface area, because the more you can stick to it, the better it'll hold on. I do have a series going on with this three-wheeler. I'm rebuilding it, kind of reconstructing it. It did have a lot of aftermarket slash just other stuff on it. Like it's got a dirt bike throttle cable, different throttle cable and grips, lawnmower gas tank. The gas tank for it is what we're working on right now. That's what I bought in Pennsylvania for like 40 bucks. I got an aftermarket exhaust that I had to put on it because the stock one is stuck, and then I had to get the header out. But stay tuned for this series. If you are interested in looking at that, that's what I got going on. So yeah, that's it. You can wait an hour if you want to do stuff. I personally, like I said, I'm gonna wait 24 hours to make sure this is fully cured, fully dry until I put gas in this. And if you do want to know how this holds on and how this goes through getting gas in it and me getting rowdy on it, stay tuned to the series of the three-wheeler getting put back together. Obviously this is going to be a part of it now because this goes right on that three-wheeler. And yeah, this whole stick was $10 and I still have more of it. So if you have other projects you got going on, other metal projects you need quick welding on, that can definitely help. But that should be good for now. I'm gonna come back in 24 hours before I end the video. So after 24 hours, I used my Dremel tool to sand it up. It's actually pretty smooth and it came out pretty nice. Even sounds like metal. Should work out fine. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, do not hesitate to go into the comment section below and hit me up and tell me what you need. I'll see y'all later. Peace.